Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey folks, welcome back to the show. Today's guest runs Clyn, a web-based AI cleaning management tool for rentals, boutique hotels, helping hosts and cleaning crews stay organized and efficient. Please welcome Diana Muturia. Diana, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Dylan.
It's great to meet you and to have you on the show here. I have a good idea of the business, and I think it's such a unique and niche tool to have. But for folks who may not have heard of you, what is Clyn?
Yeah, so Clyn is your cleaning crew's smartest teammate for every turnover. So Clyn auto schedules cleans, restocks supplies, spots damages, and verifies quality, so you never need to do an in-person walkthrough again.
And so AI is now, I think, taking over so much of real estate, and it's honestly amazing to see. But I was unaware that you could do some of the applications that you're using it for. How is it determining what's low?
Yeah, so on the cleaning crew side, on their application, if you have a list of supplies that you usually have for your property, they can mark those as low. And once that is marked as low, on your side, you are able to trigger either a restock through Amazon or Instacart, and then it will be delivered to your door.
So the cleaning crew goes into the Clyn portal, and then they mark something as low, and then the automation takes care of the rest.
Yes, so when they're taking before and after photos, that's something that they're required to do in the checklist, is to mark what supplies are low. Once that's done, it will ping you on your host side and let you know that this needs to be restocked, and you can decide to click and order, and it will be delivered to your door.
Now, I think a lot of folks who are doing short-term rentals would be curious to see if this would be a fit for them. What are the advantages of going with Clyn versus maybe just having your cleaner text you, right?
Yeah, so turnover is the most cumbersome part of short-term rentals, right? If you have a disorganized turnover process, your guests have a really terrible experience. And one of the big things is on the cleaning side. So if the cleaner decides just to text you and say they've done the job, you don't know really how to look at the job if it was done properly. There's some small things of, you want your property to look a certain way other than just cleaning, and you don't know if it's done. So there are a lot of advantages of that. Also, it is cumbersome trying to coordinate between guests leaving and the next guest coming in and being able to have a cleaner show up on time. So Clyn automates the entire process. It provides smart scheduling up to a year out, so you don't have to schedule another cleaning with a cleaner. It gives you real-time adaptive checklists. So if one property needs more attention than another, you have specific checklists for those, and they're reminded on that. So for example, if you have a property in Austin and another one in Dallas, Austin is obviously more dustier than Dallas. And so you may want to have the cleaner change the air filter every 3 months. So instead of trying to constantly be able to constantly remind the cleaner, that AI checklist adapts with what you're asking for. So it will add in the checklist every 3 months to change the air filter. So there are a lot of advantages of using Clyn. It just makes your work so much easier so that you can just focus on giving guests a really great experience.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Now, do you have a background in development and mobile app software? How did you get this together?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Kenya. I came here when I was 18, and I came to study math and mechanical engineering. And in my last year of college, my new math advisor said I don't look like an engineer. And I found myself as a college dropout away from home, and I was pulled into the cleaners world. And I realized that we all felt the same pain. We were not able to scale our businesses, and it's really cumbersome taking care of clients. So I decided, you know what, I have nothing left to lose. Let me sit down and learn how to code. And so I built the first application. We did really well. We had about 3,000 users in the first 2 months. But since then, it has evolved, and now I have a team of engineers who are constantly iterating the SaaS product.
So for those who aren't aware, what is SaaS?
Oh, SaaS is sales as a service. So it's a subscription to a software. Did I say sales as a service? Software as a service. It's a subscription to a software that helps you get your job done, whether it's productivity. In this case, for Clyn, it is productivity for the cleaners and making sure that your stays are guest ready.
Now, I want to pivot a bit here, Diana, and talk about for investors who may be managing this themselves and looking at scaling their business and trying to figure out what the right way to do it is, and they're thinking, well, I've got so many different options. I could do property management. I could try to do it myself. Would you say that if people are looking at doing it themselves, this is a great tool for them? Or would you say if people have a property manager, that this is a great tool for the property manager too, or for both?
It's for both. We have clients and pilot users who have one Airbnb, and we have pilot users who have up to 76 Airbnbs. So regardless of what needs that you have, we're very good at automation. That's one of our strengths, automation and integration.
Now, I want to ask you, because I know you're in Austin, I'm in Dallas. Is a lot of your clientele based out of Texas, or is it really all over the map?
It's all over the map. We've got clients in Texas, clients in North Carolina, clients in California, clients in the UK, clients in Kenya, clients in Australia. We really are everywhere.
The international appeal, I think, of the short-term rentals is probably hard for a lot of people who have never left the U.S. to really understand, but it's huge practically everywhere. I mean, Airbnb is it's almost hard to imagine because you know it's big here, but it's big everywhere. The short-term rental, I bet, is big in Kenya there too, right?
Yeah, Kenya is one of the leading tourist attractions in Africa, and so we get a lot of people from all over the world who want to see the wildlife, and they've realized that I don't actually need to be in a hotel to go to see a safari or go do mission work. I can stay in an Airbnb in Nairobi and benefit from everything that Nairobi has to offer. I don't need to be in a remote place. So tourists really love Airbnbs in Nairobi, and it has become a very good business for us.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I think one of the interesting things talking about short-term rentals in other countries is the quality can be incredible. You can vary, of course, you can go maybe more cost-effective, but some of the quality of these Airbnbs is astronomical, like better than anything that you could really even, I would say, fathom. And so
Yeah.
if people are scaling a business, maybe without borders, remotely, so if I'm in Texas and I'm managing Airbnbs throughout the world, right? I want to have a tool which enables me to do that. I want to pivot here a bit, Diana, and ask you, where do you maybe see the future going to with some of the AI and the cleaning and some of these tools? I know no one has a crystal ball, but where do you see maybe the next 6 months to 18 months looking like?
I think there's going to be a drop of number of Airbnb hosts, specifically in the US, because the standard of quality and the demand from guests is going to be higher. But it is an actual advantage because those who are serious with having an Airbnb and giving guests a really great experience are able to really cash in for that. So even though there's a short decline of hosts, the quality is higher and the payback is much higher too. In terms of the world, I think there's going to be more hosts too, and I agree with the quality. For example, when I use an Airbnb in Nairobi, it usually comes with someone to clean the house every week, clean your clothes, and cook for you. Sometimes the clean bin comes with a chef, and you really don't break the bank. You pay the same amount that you would pay for rent here in the United States. So it's definitely a switch. A lot of Airbnb growth around the world, but here specifically in the U.S., I think it's going to be more of quality over quantity. And I'm really excited about that because our tools are going to be what's the staple for them.
I think you probably get this quite a bit, or maybe I'm the first person to say it up on a podcast here, but we're going to start seeing more and more advanced robotics, right? And so I could see a tool like yours basically merging to where if things are low, it's able to capture it, and then it's able to do a lot of the cleaning in an automated way. I mean, we have the robot cleaners that clean the floors. We're both in Texas, so I'm sure you've seen maybe QT. They have the cleaning at QT is done by robots. Have you seen this?
Yes, I have seen it. I think robots will be very helpful for commercial public areas, commercial buildings. I think there are some places we can automate with robots. But when it comes to short-term rentals, people are very important. There's houses and apartments are so different in terms of how they are put together that you do need a human being to get in there and place it the way you'd like it. For other places like QT, public restrooms in malls, it's the same. Just clean everything, let it dry, right? But for short-term rentals, for boutique hotels, you do need that human touch.
I'm giving it, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd give it 2 years. 2 years is what I'm saying. And then they're going to have highly tactile, what would you say, good dexterity robots where they can like do linens and lift and do bedding and all this stuff. And I think we're right there. And then with AI and all the competition, I think you're in a tremendous business. And the way that I see more people getting involved is if they know that they can be hands off, right? If I actually just had someone message me who I know who's a dentist, and this person reached out to me and saying, I'm looking at getting into real estate, but it's so complicated. And I empathize with, I understand that completely, because for someone on the outside looking in, day job, it's difficult to do all this. But if they know that they can kind of have a seamless process, hands off, where their main risk is their initial investment and maybe maintenance, I think a lot more people will get into it that way.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah. I think, yes, real estate can be complicated, and I know that for a fact. But I think also it just comes to education, right? Like podcasts like this educate people more about real estate. So if you stay close to the education, you'll catch up. Yeah.
I wanna ask you about maybe future plans for the business, and also I know we talked a little bit before hopping on here. The business has grown and adapted over the years from where it started 9 years ago, was a cleaning service, to now platform where folks can automate their cleaning. Where do you see it maybe scaling to in the next maybe 6 months to 18 months?
So we're going to get the preferred partner logo with Airbnb. We want to be able to use Airbnb APIs to automate cleaning operations for people who are not using Guesty, HostAway, Hostfully. There's some people who just can't afford that. They're just getting started. They're testing the waters with SDRs. And so we want to be able to be there as they grow. And then once they start using platforms like Guesty, HostAway, OwnerRez, who are partners that we absolutely love, they can just transition without having a problem. So that's what we're seeing ourselves do in the next 6 months.
I think a lot more people are going to be getting into the space. Now, it is going to be interesting because at the same time that you have people getting in, you also have regulation, and you have people who maybe from the old guard or the hotels of the world who are maybe not looking forward to it. But it's going to be an interesting space, and your tool can be used in all avenues. So the boutique hotels, right? So a lot of opportunity there. Diana, we are coming up on time here, though. Where can folks go if they maybe want to learn more about Clyn or maybe get in contact with you?
Yeah, so just go to clyn.com, CLYN.com. In social media, if you type in Clyn app, you're going to find us literally everywhere. If you want to get a hold of us, it's just Diana@clyn.com. And you can find us anywhere. We're very active on social media, especially LinkedIn.
Diana, thank you so much for coming on the show here today, and congrats on all your success.
Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.